Dementia: protecting your memory before it's too late. Welcome to the Senior Health Series, where we share practical, science-based information to help adults over 60 live longer, healthier, and more confident lives. Today, we are focusing on a topic that concerns millions of seniors and families around the world: dementia. Many people fear dementia more than any physical illness, because it affects not only memory, but identity, independence, and relationships. In this episode, we will gently guide you through what dementia really is, how it develops, the early signs you must recognize, and the daily choices that proven research shows can protect your brain for many years. By the end, you will understand how much power you truly have in shaping your cognitive future. Dementia is not one disease. It is a general term for a decline in cognitive abilities, severe enough to interfere with daily life. The most common form is Alzheimer's disease, which makes up about 60–70% of all cases. But there are other forms: vascular dementia caused by problems in blood vessels, Lewy body dementia, which involves abnormal protein deposits, and frontotemporal dementia, which affects behavior and personality early on. Regardless of type, dementia changes how the brain processes information, and that change shows up slowly and subtly at first. One of the greatest challenges is that dementia does not arrive suddenly. It progresses quietly, sometimes for 10 to 20 years before symptoms become noticeable. Early warning signs often look like normal aging, stress, or simple forgetfulness. But science is clear: dementia is not a normal part of aging. Aging increases vulnerability, but dementia involves specific brain changes, including inflammation, reduced blood flow, protein buildup, or the loss of connections between neurons. Let's look at the early signs. According to leading research centers and organizations such as the Alzheimer's Association, early symptoms may include difficulty remembering recent events, repeating the same questions, forgetting appointments, or misplacing objects and being unable to retrace steps. Some people experience confusion about time or place, or trouble following a recipe or managing finances. Others show mood changes such as increased irritability, anxiety, or withdrawal from activities they once enjoyed. You may notice slower thinking, hesitation in conversation, or getting lost in familiar areas. These signs may appear mild at first, but they are meaningful, and early recognition can make a tremendous difference in long-term care and planning. Why does dementia happen? Scientists don't point to a single cause. Instead, it results from a combination of factors: genetics, lifestyle habits, cardiovascular health, inflammation, sleep patterns, and long-term diseases like diabetes or hypertension. While age is the strongest risk factor, most cases occur after 65. It does not determine destiny. In fact, one of the most important studies, the Lancet Commission on Dementia Prevention, reports that up to 40% of dementia cases can be prevented through changes in lifestyle and health management. Let's explore these modifiable risk factors more deeply, because they are the key to protecting your brain. High blood pressure, especially in midlife, is one of the strongest contributors to dementia. Damage to blood vessels affects oxygen and nutrient supply to the brain. Diabetes affects how the brain uses glucose, reducing energy available to neurons. Obesity, smoking, depression, hearing loss, social isolation, poor sleep, and low physical activity all raise risk significantly. Among these, one surprisingly powerful factor is untreated hearing loss. When the brain receives reduced auditory stimulation, regions responsible for memory and comprehension shrink, increasing dementia risk dramatically. Protecting your hearing is protecting your brain. One of the most effective ways to safeguard brain health is by improving daily diet. Among many dietary patterns, the MIND diet, a combination of the Mediterranean and DASH diets, stands out for its strong scientific support. Research shows following the MIND diet strictly may reduce Alzheimer's risk by up to 53%. And even moderate adherence reduces risk by 35%. This diet emphasizes leafy green vegetables, berries, nuts, extra virgin olive oil, fish, whole grains, legumes, and lean proteins. These foods reduce inflammation, support blood vessels, and nourish brain cells. Let's break down why this works. Leafy greens such as spinach and kale contain folic acid and antioxidants that support neuron repair. Berries, especially blueberries, are rich in anthocyanins that strengthen the hippocampus, the region responsible for forming new memories. Olive oil provides monounsaturated fats that protect blood vessels and reduce inflammation. Fish like salmon and sardines supply omega-3 fatty acids essential for cell membrane health. Nuts offer healthy fats and vitamin E, known to support cognitive function. Whole grains and legumes supply slow-release energy, stabilizing blood sugar and preventing damage from glucose spikes. On the other hand, there are foods that significantly accelerate cognitive decline. Excessive sugar, found in sodas, desserts, and many packaged foods, drives inflammation and insulin resistance, two key contributors to dementia. Processed foods and trans fats harm blood vessels and increase oxidative stress. High-sodium foods raise blood pressure, damaging delicate brain vessels. Fried foods, fast foods, and many frozen or instant meals contain unhealthy oils and additives. Reducing these foods drastically lowers dementia risk. Let's move to one of the most powerful interventions: exercise. Movement acts like medicine for the brain. Regular aerobic exercise such as walking, swimming, biking, or brisk housework improves blood flow, increases brain volume, and stimulates the production of BDNF, a growth factor essential for creating new neural connections. Research from Stanford and Harvard shows that even 20-30 minutes of walking a day can slow cognitive decline. Strength training improves insulin sensitivity and supports overall metabolic health. Balance exercises such as Tai Chi or yoga enhance brain-body communication and reduce fall risk, an important aspect for seniors. Cognitive exercises such as puzzles, card games, reading, learning new skills, or even using the non-dominant hand for simple tasks build cognitive reserve, extra capacity that protects against brain damage. Sleep is another pillar of brain protection. During deep sleep, the brain removes metabolic waste, including beta amyloid, a protein associated with Alzheimer's disease. Poor sleep leads to accumulation, increasing risk. Establishing regular sleep routines, reducing screen time before bed, and avoiding late caffeine can significantly improve cognitive clarity. Stress management also plays a major role. Chronic stress releases cortisol, which damages neurons and shrinks the hippocampus. Simple practices such as breathing exercises, meditation, prayer, or gentle stretching calm the nervous system and protect brain structure. If you or someone you love has already been diagnosed with dementia, remember, there is still hope, purpose, and meaningful life ahead. Early diagnosis allows access to support programs, therapies, and medications that may slow progression. Maintaining structure, engaging in enjoyable activities, promoting independence wherever possible, and surrounding the person with patient, compassionate support greatly enhances quality of life. Families who educate themselves and build supportive routines often find more peace and connection throughout the journey. As we come to the end of this episode, I want to leave you with one powerful truth: your brain is your story. It holds your memories, your personality, your dreams, and your relationships. And you have tremendous influence over its future. Every meal, every walk, every conversation, every night of good sleep, every new skill learned, they all shape the brain you will carry into tomorrow. Dementia may not be entirely preventable, but it is far from inevitable. The habits you choose today build the foundation for your cognitive health tomorrow. So here is your challenge. Eat one brain-healthy food today. Move your body for at least 15-20 minutes. Contact someone you care about. Protect your ears from loud noise. And give yourself the gift of a restful night. Thank you for joining us for this episode of the Senior Health Series. If you found this helpful, please subscribe, share, and stay with us for the next episode, where we will explore joint health and mobility, key components of maintaining independence and strength as we age. Take care of your mind, your body, and your future.